What it do, what it do, what it do, people. Welcome to another edition of the Summer Daily News Show. It's your boy Drift. Let's get straight into it, people. Happy birthday to Mr. Nunez. Darwin is having his first ever birthday at Liverpool. He hasn't been there long and he's already got one, which is nice. So happy birthday, big man. He turns 23 today. Still a young man. And obviously, we hope many, many more birthdays at Liverpool. I would drop the birthday beat, but I haven't remembered to change Mane out of the picture. And yeah, I'm not going through that trauma right now. I'm not going through that trauma right now. Not much news to talk about though today, guys. Not really. You know what I mean? It's dry. It is dry. It is dry. You know what we're doing over at Liverpool. We're doing nothing. We're doing nothing. But a little bit of transfer news and other places that affect us a little bit. The big man Taiwo has completed his move to Nottingham Forest, according to Fabrizio Romano. The fee is around 17 million, and Liverpool have a 10% sell-on clause for obviously when we let him go only a year ago. So you do the maths, you know what I mean? It's not just over £1 million that we'll be receiving, but you know what I mean? Smart business from Liverpool. You gotta try and make a little bit of money if these players go on and do well. And he's clearly done well because 17 million is a lot of money when you're talking about the championship level teams. I know Nottingham Forest obviously is the Premier League now, but you know what I mean. So yeah. It's quite cool, man. Get a little 1.7 million in, little million and a half for Taiwo. Good luck to him. I really do hope he does well. I really do. This man right here, Serge. Apparently, and I've got my rabbit fingers going. There's been, it's not reported as talks, but there's been contact with him from Liverpool. Obviously, he's a free agent next summer, so I'm guessing that that's what they're looking at, because they definitely ain't looking at spending any money. It's kind of mad though, because his preferred option is Real Madrid. He made that very clear when he did a press conference recently. I mean, everybody flirts with Real Madrid. Who knows? Who knows where he'll go? Arsenal obviously are also interested. They don't stand a chance if Real Madrid want him. They shouldn't even stand a chance if Liverpool want him. But we'll see in it. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I think he's an absolute brilliant player, and I've been trying to manifest him this summer because I think having the option of him being able to play on either flank would be a brilliant addition to the squad. If you're talking to me about a Mo Salah replacement, though, hell no. Gnabry is nowhere near a big enough goal machine. And I know now we've got Nunez. You can maybe say, all right, maybe we'll become a bit more. The main man will get the goals rather than the wide players. You couldn't even really argue that, to be honest with you. That's more traditional. If your wide players get like 8, 9, 10 goals each, and then your main man hits 30 goals a season, then I kind of guess it's the same as when Mo will get 30 and Mane will get 20 and they'll share them out. But Mo is just a guaranteed goal scorer, and him going, now the guy coming to replace him's got to be a better goal scorer than Gnabry for me. Gnabry will come in and be a brilliant squad addition that can play in multiple positions and have that kind of Mane effect on the team, where he's like, if we've got suspension and injury or something in anywhere, we know, oh, Serge can just play there. That's cool. I even think Serge could probably play an advanced 8 well if Klopp taught him how to do it, because he's got all the attributes of an Oxlade-Chamberlain type player, who I think he could play that position brilliantly. And I know a lot of people look at me sideways, but nobody thought Genie was going to be able to come in and play the role that he played and do multiple positions. This is what Klopp's an expert at doing, and you can always see when there's attributes in the play. Gnabry's got the attributes, so we'll see. The wages he'd want, being a free signing as well would always worry me. Liverpool wouldn't be able to get him because he's going to want well in excess of 200 grand a week because he's a free signing. Liverpool aren't going to give him that. So I don't know. Maybe I'm dreaming here. Imagine that. Imagine Liverpool, and I've got to look at Gnabry thing. Ah, now we probably won't be able to afford. Fuck you know. Sure. In other news, I just want to ask you a quick question about this guy here, the legend that is Michael Edwards. Heavily rumored that he might be going to Chelsea. Even Man United, I think, have been linked with him, but Chelsea are the ones who look the strongest. So, just a quick question, guys. We hold players to very high standards, right? In terms of their loyalty to the club, etc., etc. Where do we lie with sporting directors, managers, and all the other type of people who are fully involved in football? How do we feel about it? Let me know, people. Let me know. How do we feel about this one? If he goes Chelsea, yeah, and starts doing up our madness at Chelsea, getting them all the great deals that he got us, and we know how brilliant this guy is. And then Chelsea become uber successful and do really well with him there. How do we feel about this guy? Should he have a loyalty to Liverpool? I know he's got to earn a living, and I know obviously this is his livelihood. But of all the teams, man, of all the teams, like you tell me, guys, just let me know in the comments. Is he a snake? Do you get it? Is that just the way the cookie crumbles? How are we looking at it if Edwards goes to Chelsea? I just want to know, guys. And I'm just going to finish up with the Premier League odds. They've come out. It's not a big deal, but Man City are the favourites. Liverpool second. Surprisingly, Tottenham third. Chelsea fourth. Man United fifth, as you can see on the screen. So people think that Liverpool will come runner-up again. At the moment, so do I. Don't call me pessimistic, please, people. I'm just trying to be as realistic as possible. I don't see how we win the league without a midfielder. But who knows? Obviously, we fight, we try, and we go as hard as we can. Pause! To try and win the league. But there you go, people. Man City are the favourites. Let me know in the comments who your favourites are for the season. Let me know, people. So there you have it. That's been your edition of the Summer Daily News Show today. Very slow news day. No transfers as always because Liverpool are moving hella bookie in the transfer window. Looks like we're not trying to bring in the type of players that will allow us to be able to overtake Man City and win the Premier League or get big ears in through the door. And I don't think they've understood that Darwin Nunez is not a good enough transfer window to replace Sadio Mane. It just ain't. And I really don't want everyone to find out the hard way. I really, really don't. So it's been your boy Drift. Big up to everybody. We'll be back at 7 o'clock if you are watching this on Friday. We'll be back for the calling show. As always, people, it's Kopish Fridays. And we'll see you all then, people. Until then, it's been your boy Drift.